Why quitting is never an option. All right, everybody, buckle up. Today we're diving into something that's gonna light a fire in your soul. I'm talking about why quitting, giving up, throwing in the towel, walking away is never an option. You hear me? Never. This isn't just a pep talk. This is a wake-up call, a heart-pounding, life-changing truth that's gonna push you to rise up, stand tall, and chase your dreams with everything you've got. So let's get into it. Let's talk about why you, yes you, are built to keep going, no matter what life throws at you. Are you ready? Let's do this. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Not a literal one, but a moment in your life where everything feels heavy. Maybe you've been grinding for years, pouring your heart into a dream, and it feels like the world's pushing back harder than ever. Maybe you've faced rejection after rejection, job applications ignored, relationships that didn't work out, or a business idea that crashed and burned. Your heart's heavy, your mind's screaming, "Why is this so hard?" And that little voice in your head whispers, "Maybe it's time to quit." I've been there. We've all been there. That moment when the weight of the world makes you feel like giving up is the only way out.
But let me tell you something. Quitting is not the answer. It's not even close. That voice in your head, that's fear talking. That's doubt trying to steal your fire. But you're stronger than that. You're built from tougher stuff. You're not here to crumble. You're here to conquer. Every single one of you listening right now has a spark inside, a purpose, a dream, a reason to keep going. And I'm here to remind you that no matter how dark it gets, no matter how impossible it seems, quitting is not an option. It's not who you are. It's not what you were born to do.
Let's get real for a second. Life is tough. It's a battlefield. It's not gonna hand you success on a silver platter. It's gonna test you, push you, and sometimes knock you flat on your back. But here's the truth. Every time you get knocked down, you've got a choice. You can stay down, let the world walk over you, or you can stand up, dust yourself off, and say, "I'm not done yet." That's the mindset of a winner. That's the mindset of someone who refuses to let life win. You don't quit when it's hard, you dig deeper, you fight harder, you keep going.
I know what it feels like to want to give up. I've stood at that cliff myself. There was a time in my life when everything I touched seemed to fall apart. I was working a dead-end job, barely making ends meet, dreaming of something bigger, but feeling like I was running in place. I'd wake up every morning questioning if I was good enough, if my dreams were even worth chasing. I had people telling me, "Maybe you're aiming too high. Maybe this isn't for you." And you know what? I almost believed them. I almost let their doubts become my truth. But one day, I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, if you quit now, you'll never know what you could have become. That moment changed everything.
That's the power of refusing to quit. That's the fire that burns when you decide you're not giving up no matter what. You see, every great success story you've ever heard, every athlete, every entrepreneur, every artist who made it big, they all had moments where quitting seemed easier. But they didn't. They kept going. They pushed through the pain, the doubt, the setbacks, because they knew something you need to know right now. Your breakthrough is always closer than you think. It's right there, just beyond the next hurdle, waiting for you to claim it.
So let me ask you something. What's your dream? What's that one thing that keeps you up at night? That thing you can't stop thinking about? Is it starting your own business? Writing that book? Getting in the best shape of your life? Whatever it is, it's worth fighting for. Don't let fear, don't let failure, don't let anyone's opinion steal that from you. You've got to hold on to that dream like it's your lifeline, because it is. Quitting means letting go of everything you've worked for, everything you've sacrificed for. And you're not a quitter. You're a fighter. You're a dreamer. You're a doer. Let's talk about failure for a second. Failure is not the enemy. Failure is your teacher. Every time you fall, every time you mess up, you're learning, you're growing, you're getting stronger. The only way failure wins is if you let it stop you. Think about it. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by publisher after publisher before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. They didn't quit. They didn't let failure define them. They used it as fuel to keep going. And that's what you've got to do. Take your failures, take your setbacks, and turn them into stepping stones to your success. Now, let's flip the script. Let's talk about what happens when you refuse to quit. When you keep pushing, keep grinding, keep believing in yourself, magic happens. You start to see progress. You start to feel stronger. Doors that were once closed start to crack open. Opportunities you never imagined start to show up. Why? Because the universe respects persistence. It rewards those who don't give up. When you keep going, you're sending a message to the world. I'm here, I'm not backing down, and I'm coming for everything I deserve.
Let me share a story with you. A few years ago, I met a woman named Sarah. Sarah was a single mom, working 2 jobs, barely scraping by. She had a dream of opening her own bakery, but life kept throwing obstacles in her way. Bills piled up, her car broke down, and people told her she was crazy to think she could start a business with no money, no time, and no support. But Sarah had something no one could take away: her heart. She refused to quit. She saved every penny, taught herself how to bake at night, and practiced her recipes until they were perfect. Today, Sarah's bakery is thriving. She's not just surviving, she's living her dream. And you know what she told me? She said, the moment I decided quitting wasn't an option, everything changed.
That's the kind of power you have inside you. That's the kind of strength you're capable of. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need the perfect circumstances. You just need to decide right here, right now, that quitting is not an option. Say it with me. I will not quit. Say it louder. I will not quit. Feel that energy surging through you? That's your potential. That's your purpose. That's your fire. Don't let it go out. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you refuse to give up today. Picture yourself standing on the other side of your struggles, looking back at this moment and saying, I'm so glad I kept going. That's not a fantasy. That's your future if you choose to fight for it. Every step you take, every day you keep pushing, you're building that future. You're creating a legacy. You're proving to yourself and the world that you are unstoppable.
Now, I know some of you are thinking, but it's so hard. I'm tired. I don't know if I can keep going. I hear you. I feel you. But let me remind you of something. You've made it through every single tough day you've ever faced. Every time life tried to break you, you're still here. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's you. That's your resilience. That's your heart refusing to give up. You've got that strength in you, and it's time to tap into it like never before. So here's what you're going to do. Right now, make a promise to yourself. Promise that no matter how tough it gets, no matter how many times you fall, you're getting back up. Promise that you'll keep fighting for your dreams because they're worth it and so are you. Write it down, say it out loud, tattoo it on your heart if you have to. I will not quit. This is your moment. This is your time. Don't let it slip away. You are not here to live a small life. You are not here to settle for less. You are here to rise, to shine, to make waves, to leave a mark. Every single one of you has a purpose that's bigger than your pain, bigger than your doubts, bigger than your fears. So stand up,
Take a deep breath and decide right now that quitting is off the table. You're in this for the long haul, and you're gonna win.
I believe in you. I know you've got what it takes. I know the road is rough, but I also know you're tougher. You're not alone in this fight. Every person listening to this is rooting for you, cheering you on, believing in your ability to keep going. We're in this together, and together, we don't quit. We rise, we overcome, we succeed.
So let's make a pact right here, right now. Let's commit to showing up every single day, no matter what. Let's commit to chasing our dreams with everything we've got. Let's commit to being the kind of people who don't just survive, but thrive. You've got the power, you've got the heart, you've got the will. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of.
Before I wrap this up, I want to say one more thing. Your journey isn't just about you. When you refuse to quit, you're inspiring others. You're showing the people around you, your friends, your family, even strangers, that it's possible to keep going. You're lighting the way for someone else who's struggling. Your courage, your persistence, your refusal to give up, it's bigger than you. It's a legacy, it's a movement, it's a revolution.
So let's do this. Let's rise up. Let's fight for our dreams. Let's show the world that quitting is never an option. You are stronger than you know, braver than you feel, and more capable than you can imagine. This is your moment. This is your time. Don't quit. Don't stop. Keep going, and I promise you, you will get there. Let's make it happen. If this message lit a fire in you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join this community of dreamers and doers who refuse to quit. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's spread this energy, let's inspire each other, and let's keep pushing forward together. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay focused, and never, ever quit.